Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jay Gleez here, and we're going to go over the play double ins, and this is in the Atlanta playbook as well as the New England playbook and Cleveland playbook, as far as I know. And you can see it right there. It is Y, so we're going to pick that, and we're just going to come out and start in a standard cover 3. We're going to go over this play in a little bit different of a manner than my other videos. I'm going to go through it more as me running it and my read selection as far as what I'm looking at, my first read, second read, etc. So we're going to move this over to the right hash. I never practice really from the middle of the field because most of the time you're not going to be snapping the ball from the middle of the field. So your reads and timing are going to be a little bit different. So there's one adjustment that we're going to make. Unless you see man bump. If you see man bump, you're going to leave it just how it is. Any other time, you're just going to put B on a drag. And the way that this works, it basically is just levels. And no matter what the defense is that your opponent is in, all you have to do is make the read and throw the ball to the appropriate level. So if they have their coverage come down for the drag, then you can go up to X or over top in the middle to A. If the defense also is in anything except hard flats, you can throw it to RB every single time. You can even throw it to RB in man a lot of times because the man defender will be inside the box and it's a little bit difficult for him to get out there, and you'll still get, 3-4 yards depending on the play. So right now we're going to take a look at this from this perspective against a cover 3 with purples. And my first read when I play against any type of defense is always RB. I make them respect RB and I make them put a flat out there. You're going to have to play a hard flat on that side of the field, and then that will open things up later as far as corner balls and things like that. So make them respect RB. So I'm going to show you what that looks like here. Just going to throw it to the outside and he'll catch it and you just run around the field. Very simple, very easy. So make them respect that. We're going to play the levels game here. So over the middle, we're just going to take a look and see where the coverage drops. And again, this is true for any coverage. It doesn't matter if it's cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. It does not matter. And the X pattern, if you throw it properly, you can get it underneath any type of safety coverage. You just have to read the middle linebackers and where they drop. So the first read, we see no underneath coverage, so we're going to go to B. And you just make your reads accordingly. It's very simple. It's very easy. So we'll see they drop back far. We still have A. He dropped it because I threw it a little bit late. That's basically how this play works. All right, you see the middle linebacker drop extra deep? Boom, you got it. All right, it's a very quick read here. Now, let's say the defense was to play down. All right, so they slam their coverage down. Then we have the X pattern, and you click on and you catch it with a possession catch. All right, that's what you want to do. And that time I just bullet past it. Sometimes you'll throw it down into the inside. It just depends on where the coverage is and how it's going. Now, if I'm on this hash, the reads, they're not much different. They're basically the same. We'll run against a cover 2 this time, just to show you what it looks like, the difference. And particularly in a cover 2, the middle linebacker will drop back extra deep. So the underneath patterns usually are open early, and X is usually open late. All right, if you get that amount of time. So I'll show you the X pattern, how that's open late. And again, you use the possession catch, click on, and use the possession catch to catch the ball. All right, and like I said before, most of the underneath patterns are just open. You can also lay down, hold both triggers, and dive, and that's going to help you lay down so you don't get hit stick fumbled. All right, again, against something like this, are these cloud flats? Let me see. These are cloud flats. All right, so even against cloud flats, I'm still going to be able to throw RB for a few yards here. Oh, I threw it off my back foot. Let's run that again. So cloud flats, put him on a drag. We're still able to get 2-3 yards. So if you're ever in a short down and distance situation and you see that the defense is not running hard flats, you can still throw that ball and get the first down. So that route really needs to be respected. Now, the one thing that I am going to look at against man, all the routes do get open against man. I'll show you this right here. If it's not press, X does get open off the break, right between the safeties. I'm going to run it again here. And you'll see that both patterns do get open, the drag as well as A does get open against man. You can't run man against this. So we'll go man again. This time we're going to go press. And we're going to leave, when we see press like this with 2 deep, 9 times out of 10 it is going to be a man cover 2 type of defense. You know that it's most likely going to be man cover 2 because they're not base aligned. So our wide receivers on the outside are topped. So we're going to leave this play just like this. A does have a tendency to get open. The RB does have a tendency to get open because the defender in man is all the way on the inside. The X route you have to read. It's not something that's going to be open every single time, but a lot of times it is open. You just have to read how it comes off the press. So I want to show you how to throw B. All right, so this is a route that is not bumpable. So it's an unbumpable route, and it does get open against man press. So we're going to see here, and I am doing this against Richard Sherman. So you can see there it does get open. So as long as you make the proper read and you do the proper adjustment, if you can read that it's man press, you should be able to run this play against any defense in the game. It doesn't matter. So that's basically how I run this play out of the Atlanta, New England, and Cleveland playbook. So check it out, understand how to run it, practice it against multiple different looks, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of it. So that's it. It's Jay Gleez signing out. Thanks for checking in and continue to game strong.